What is going on, everybody? Today, we have another tier list. We are going to be ranking every single holiday. Well, at least the ones on here. So, without further ado, let's get started. And we're already started with a controversial one, Kwanzaa. I've met a lot of black people in my life, right? In all 24 years of my life, I've never met a single person that celebrates Kwanzaa. And from what I gather online, it is very heavily critiqued because the founder was not a good person, had a huge criminal record, and was an FBI informant. I think the FBI informant part was pretty cool. I might be joking on that depending on the context. Anyway, I never see it celebrated. It seems like it was the alternative for black people for Christmas. Nobody celebrates it anymore. I don't really think it deserves to be a holiday. I thought at first when I heard of Kwanzaa in like elementary school, I thought it was like how like another form of like a religious holiday almost, like Hanukkah, just for a different group of people. But that's not what it is at all. I don't think it deserves to be a holiday. Labor Day, recognize the labor of America, of Americans, people in general. I'll give it a B tier. You're just celebrating your labor that you've done, and you get the day off, which is the important part. I think that's all anybody ever really cares about with Labor Day. I'll put it in C tier because there's a few. I want to do this tier list in a certain way. Yeah, Labor Day C tier. It's a mid holiday. I mean, you get the day off. That's cool. You get the day off of school. Got nothing really to say about that. Veterans Day, I'll put it a step above because you do get the day off of school. You don't really get the day off of work like you do with Labor Day. And you're just celebrating the veterans, right? You probably have grandparents that are veterans. You know someone that's a veteran. Very important group of people that you're celebrating. Not like you're out there like having a whole bash. But you might have like a barbecue. Same with Labor Day. Maybe I should put Labor Day and Veterans Day in the same. No, I'll leave it like this. I think Veterans Day is slightly more significant. Day of the Dead. I don't personally celebrate it. I don't really know that many Mexicans that really celebrate it either. It seems pretty cool in concept, but maybe it's my ignorance showing. For me personally, I'm putting it in C tier. I don't celebrate it. I can see why people celebrate it. It looks pretty lit. All the parties and stuff you see of it, celebrating the dead. I like the concept of it. Yeah, C tier. Hanukkah. I've never celebrated Hanukkah. I mean, obviously, I know why people do. It's pretty popular. The concept of it, you get a gift every, day for like 14 days. But I don't really know if I'm in a position to rank it because I've never celebrated it before. But you get gifts every day. You know what? I'll put it in C tier. That might be very controversial. Hopefully, I don't get. Hopefully, people from Israel don't kill me for that one. Thanksgiving. Thanksgiving is A tier. I don't want to put it there, but the vibes of Thanksgiving and what it's setting up for the upcoming month, I think it's incredible, right? You're getting, like, once Thanksgiving comes up, once you get on that break, it's going to be like, the next month is going to be full of just holiday festives, right? You're getting ready for Christmas, the month away from Christmas. You're getting a few days off to start off the holiday season. Maybe you're putting up your tree. This is when I put up my tree. Every time after Thanksgiving, we put up our tree right after. So the day after, or even the night of, we'll start. And it's just a good way to get family together. Have a nice meal, even though I'm not really the biggest fan of Thanksgiving food. I don't really like stuffing. I'm not really a big fan of turkey, but I appreciate Thanksgiving more and more over the years. Even though it was the day I was diagnosed with an illness. But we'll keep it right there. Black Friday B tier. Maybe C tier. Black Friday has fallen off so much over the past few years. I'm 24, right? I've barely witnessed. I've never fully been able to witness a Black Friday because when I started making money, Black Friday kind of fell off, right? 2020, you had the whole COVID, which really changed everything. Even before then, a lot of the deals were starting to go online only, and COVID really solidified that. Where now you have the whole Cyber Monday, which I'm almost surprised this tier list doesn't have it. But Black Friday, C tier, because you're still in that midst of the holiday season, right? You're going to get some good deals. You look around. You're still in the vibes of the holiday. Maybe I'll put it at B tier. No, I can't because I don't even really consider Black Friday a holiday. It's just a day. Yeah, I'll put it in C tier. Columbus Day, controversial day. I think it's changed to Indigenous Peoples Day. It's celebrating the founding of America. You get the day off of school, and you're celebrating. I mean, there's a lot of bad things that happened for Columbus when he did discover the Americas. Not North America, but the Americas. I'll put it in C tier. I feel like I'm just copying out because I'm putting everything that's controversial or I don't know in C tier besides. I don't know. The list is fine. St. Patrick's Day. I never cared about St. Patrick's Day. It's not like you get the day off of school. It's just an excuse for people to get drunk and kill people while drunk driving. I'm Irish myself, part Irish. I've never cared to celebrate St. Patrick's Day. I don't like Guinness. D tier. Independence Day, A tier. Maybe even S tier. I mean, you're celebrating the Declaration of Independence. You're celebrating America becoming a nation. And just the celebrations they're fun. You go to fireworks shows, you light off fireworks in your own backyard. You get an excuse to be patriotic. I love Independence Day. I think it's one of the best holidays. It's a top tier holiday. Groundhog Day. Who the hell cares? S tier. Halloween, A tier. I think over the years you come to. I feel like Halloween spikes up really high when you're young, then dips below, and then dips back up when you get in like your 20s. Although I never really had like a reason to dress up, but I like dressing up in costume, right? It's fun. It's fun to buy all the accessories. It's fun to have one day where you just go out and be a character. Trick-or-treating is also fun. Haunted houses, pumpkin patches. The vibes of just Halloween alone keep it up here as like a top tier holiday. Even though I do kind of want to put it in B tier, but I think it deserves A tier. And I'm joking about Groundhog Day. I don't care. Is this even a holiday? Is Groundhog Day even a holiday? We're leaving it at. It doesn't deserve to be a holiday because I don't even think it really is a holiday. Juneteenth. Surprisingly, okay, MLK Day is right here. That's what I wanted to talk about. Is that these two things, they don't necessarily celebrate, on paper, they don't celebrate the same thing. But I think in principle, they kind of do. And I don't know if you really need two separate days for that. And it's not even like Juneteenth, you're getting the day off, right? Maybe if you have a corporate job, you get the day off, but you're already off of school. I don't know, schools that are on like the 2-month basis, I don't know how they do it. But I feel like Juneteenth almost, I don't want to say it doesn't deserve to be a holiday, but I feel like MLK Day is more important than Juneteenth. And I'll put MLK Day on B tier. And I'm going to put it in doesn't deserve to be a holiday. I don't think Juneteenth deserves to be a holiday. Because do we celebrate when, See, I'm going to get a little controversial. I don't know if I want to dip into this. It's like, do we celebrate when women get the right to vote? Do we celebrate that as a holiday? Like, do we have to celebrate every, like, step towards equality as a holiday? I don't think so. It's not like people are out here in the streets just throwing bashes because it's Juneteenth. I mean, maybe people do. There's, like, parades and stuff, but there's parades for every day, right? And then St. Patrick's Day have bigger parades than Juneteenth parades. I'm going to leave it at it doesn't deserve to be a holiday. Cinco de Mayo. Mexican Independence Day. I guess I'll put it at C tier. No, because I don't celebrate it. I'm not putting it F tier, but I'm putting it D tier because I'm like, I know Mexicans get really hyped for this. People that are born in the U.S., lived in the U.S. their whole life, never stepped foot in Mexico, and they're just out on the streets celebrating Cinco de Mayo. It gives people a reason to party, so I can see why people like it. I could see taking pride in your heritage, so we'll leave it at. Me personally, I'm leaving it at D tier. Christmas is F tier, S tier, easily S tier. Best holiday of the year. You get a reason to buy gifts for people. You get a reason to be together for the whole day. You have a nice family meal. Even if you don't celebrate Christmas, it still gives you a reason to get together with family, because I feel like Christmas, for better or for worse, has gotten more commercialized to the point where it's about like giving gifts and hanging out with family more so than it is about Jesus. I can see why that's a bad thing for people and that's a good thing for people. But it's just S tier. The whole season of Christmas is amazing. There's no other time like it in the whole year. Easy S tier for me. New Year's Eve. New Year's Eve. Where are we gonna put New Year's Eve? I kind of want to put it on B tier because we'll put it on A tier. I don't know. I kind of want to put it in B tier. I'm gonna get controversial right here. I'm putting it in B tier. You're only celebrating the year, I guess, as you look back on the year, everything that's happened in the year, and it gives you a reason to party, throw a party, and then you have New Year's Day right after. You get 1 or 2 days off of work. But it really signifies the end of the holiday season as well, because once New Year's Day is over, you're like, man, time to get back to work, because you've been off from Thanksgiving, you've been off from Christmas, you've been off from New Year's Eve, and then it really signifies the end of the holiday season. I don't really mess with that much. I've never been to any banger New Year's Eve parties, so maybe I'm a little biased my experiences. New Year's Eve, B tier. President's Day, you get the day off, but other than that, D tier. I don't really care about President's Day. I got nothing else to say about President's Day. April Fool's Day, I hate April Fool's Day. There's nothing significant about April Fool's Day. It's just a reason to act stupid, so I guess I can see why people would like it. I don't care about it. Yeah, I got nothing else to say about April Fool's Day. Birthdays, S tier. Birthdays are S tier. This is probably maybe better than Christmas. No, they're on the same tier. I can't rank one better than the other. Because your birthday, you get your own personal day all about you. And no matter your religion, your background, your birthdays are always significant because it is a day that revolves around you. It's special about you. Right? And I feel like everyone should get like their own special day. And you do with birthdays. That's why they're so great. You get your own cake, your presents from people, you get a whole party celebrating you. And if you really think about it, that is pretty amazing. Like all these people are here because of your birth, because to celebrate you. It's the best. Easter. I'll put Easter in B tier. Yeah, but Easter is better than these two. I'll fix that, even though I have not been consistent with the placement inside the tiers. Easter, it's a reason to get together. I know not that many people celebrate it, but we make baskets, making eggs, egg hunts. I get Easter falls off as you get older. It's still like a fun holiday. If you have kids, hiding their Easter eggs, baskets, making the baskets. It's a nice little holiday. It's nothing special. It's nothing that significant. I mean, of course, you're religious, then there's more significance to it. But if you're just a normal person, it's I'm not implying that religious people aren't normal people. I'm just saying, like, if you're not, like, religious, you're not a religious person. It's still, like, just a time to maybe have, like, a decent meal, get together with some family, and hide some eggs for kids. Memorial Day, I feel like it gets on the same pace as, like, Veterans Day. And even then, it's like, do we really need to celebrate the day twice? But we do get the day off of school. So that's where the step up on Juneteenth is that it's a step up from... It's a step up from Juneteenth is you get the day off of school. And plus, you're celebrating more people overall. I feel like... No, I don't want to say that. I don't know how I want to word this. Anybody can be a Marine. It's not like anybody can just be black. So more people can celebrate this, because if you have a family member that could be a Marine, then you have like all the people in the family that could celebrate Memorial Day, or it has more meaning to Memorial Day, where if like you're a white person, you're not really going to celebrate Juneteenth because it's not like anyone in your family is black, unless like, I don't know, your mom's getting pounded by some black dude and your half brother is half black. I don't know. Moving on, we're going to go Valentine's Day. D tier. Valentine's Day has gotten so commercialized to the point where if you don't get something and you don't spend like $200, then you might get shit on for not caring about that person enough, right? You didn't give me this, you didn't give me that, oh, you didn't give me a Valentine's Day gift, oh, you only got me a box of chocolates, oh, you only got me flowers. It's like you're expected to do all this in return for like a card, right? You're supposed to make this day all special if you're the male. and in return, I mean, you're just shown. You just have to support your wife, basically. You have to get her what she wants, and it's not really applied the same way to men. I don't know. It gives a reason to celebrate your significant other, but it's been so commercialized to the point where I don't even know what I really want to say about Valentine's Day. I mean, it's not. It's Valentine's Day. You either love it or you hate it, depending on if you are currently cuffed, depending on your relationship status. Because if you're single and it's Valentine's Day and everyone around you is celebrating their significant other and you're just there alone, it makes you feel like shit. But if you're with somebody and you have Valentine's Day, it's another reason to like celebrate that person that you're with. But that's my tier list. Let me know what you guys think down below. What rankings did I get wrong? Am I ignorant in some of my rankings? Let me know, and I'll see you guys in the next one.